Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. As always, appreciate you guys checking out my channel and my videos. All right, today we got an awesome knife we're going to be testing out. This is the Lengren Cruiser DC53 steel. This is one badass outdoor blade, but we got to put it to the test. All right, troops, what are you guys carrying? What's your EDC? What is your backup? Well, today I'm carrying my dispatch knives, reverse tanto. Believe it or not, this is a crazy sick outdoor blade. What you guys got? Veterans, active military, welcome to my channel. We appreciate you guys and gals. Thank you very much for your service. Enjoy the video. Quick specs, legionnaires. Okay, this is the Lengren Cruiser. Blade finish is in a satin finish. It does come in black. Overall length is 10.9 inch. Blade length is 5.62 inch. Blade steel is a DC53 Swedish steel. Blade type is a drop point. Blade hardness is 61 HRC. Handle length is 5.28. Handle material is a G10, and this particular model is a beautiful black and gray with a weight of 1.1 pound. It's a hefty knife, but should do the job. All right, troops, close up. Let's check this out. Look at this awesome satin high saber drop point blade. Just badass. An extremely thick blade. I have to ask the designer how thick this blade is. It did not have it on the Amazon specs, so I have to ask these guys, and I will get back to you. Hopefully I will put it in the description section below, but as you can see, it is a pretty thick blade. It's got some nice jimping. Okay, the blade is well done. The grind lines are really nice. There is a generous sharpening choil over here with a small guard. And then take a look at that beautiful G10 handle. One of my favorite parts about this knife. It is just nice. Right, DC53 steel. There's a small logo out of the way. Okay, it says Cruiser, and the model number, I guess, is 308. Some light jimping over here, troops. Really, really nice fit in the hand. Okay, and then the reverse grip, same thing. It's a heavy duty outdoor blade in my opinion, but we got to put it to the test, you know. It does have a hole for a lanyard, and I will be putting a lanyard here. Everything is beautifully flush, beautiful full tang. The work with this is just phenomenal. All right, it has some finger groovings, and we're going to be testing out the choking up in different configurations while chopping, doing a little bit of chopping. And we got some nice wood, and let's get started. Yep, almost forgot the sheath. Sorry about that, troops. Real quick before we get to chopping. All right, this is a taco style sheath. It's got some rivets that you could hold a ferro rod. This has a belt loop that can go horizontal or vertical configuration. All right, you could wrap up some paracord over here and lash it on. Just a nice sheath. It does have a thumb ramp, Kydex thick. Let's pop this knife in. It's got a nice little snap to it. Extremely quiet. I guess if you're a hunter and you want to take this out into the field, it's nice and quiet. Its retention is great. It ain't coming out. Just a beautiful package, troops. All right, now let's get to chopping. All right, troops, I put on a lanyard here, as you can see. All right, got the gloves on. We're good to go. Let's test out this nicely seasoned piece of wood that I found. Nothing too big, and then we'll do some edge retention testing, okay? I'm gonna start off with some gloves, and then we'll take it from there. All right, here we go. Now, this knife has got some heft to it, okay? And it just seems like it's real easy right now to be biting in and doing some light duty work, So this would be, let's say if you were going to Alberta or Saskatchewan, maybe you want to take something a little bit more heavy duty with you into the woods, You're at a remote site, so you're gonna, take something a little bit a better quality with you into the woods. So this might be something that you may or may not take. But I just want to show you that this knife is capable of performing some other tasks in case you want to go into the woods real light. Okay, you don't want to bring a saw, you don't want to bring an axe with you. So you have a nice heavy duty, larger hunting knife. Okay, nothing too big, but enough to do the job. You know, you need to cut up some wood, etc. This might be for you. Now, this is definitely a nice piece of wood, and it's doing the job. Again, nothing too big. I've been trying to cut down my videos. I know a lot of you pass right through them, so I'm trying to cut them down to, you know, a little bit less, while still showing the effectiveness of the tool that I am reviewing. Okay, so far so good. It is front heavy, but it's solid, you know, so I am not going to town on this. I'm just letting the blade do the actual work here. Okay, and she's definitely biting in, and as usual, I'm always trying to use every part of the blade that I possibly can. And so far, I've been, you know, using the whole handle while chopping, you know, no need to go, you know, hold it all the way in the back over here. Oh, got a little stuck. But let me try it anyway, you know, it ain't gonna hurt. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. So far, so good. You can see the chunks are just coming right out. No problems, no issues. Let's start off this fresh little area over here. Trying to get you the best possible view of the knife and it doing its work. But definitely digging in, definitely doing the job. There's just some hits I'm landing that are just, you know, just taking apart this wood. And so far, so good. Perfect. We're almost through, troops. We're almost all right. Let's get this other fresh piece going over here. Looking good. Almost through. There we go, look at that. Just biting away. Very nice. There we go. All right, troops. Not bad at all. All right, let's try out a little bit of batoning. For now, I've got this small piece right here. Okay, this is a nice hard piece of wood. That was easy. Let's do this one. Real easy. Let's do this last piece. All right, made some nice quarters over here. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit larger right here. I need to replenish my fire pit area with some logs. I want to quarter these. Let's do it. Gonna use the whole blade. That was easy. Okay, we made some halves. Let's quarter this now. Again, utilizing the whole blade. All right, we got a couple quarters here. Let's do this one. I'm going to try and get through this knot real quick. Beautiful. All right. Look at that. Look at that, troops. Right through the knot, okay? I've got some small chunks over here, and I'm going to be doing some batoning right through the grain for a test. All right, let's check out the sharpness over here. Looking good. Look at that. Very nice, especially after going easily through that hard wood that was seasoned. Okay, so far so good. Now, I'm going to do that again real quick, but what I want to do is chop right through these. Okay, so let's give that a test. Great. As you can see, chop right through. Let's do this one. It's a solid knife, you know. It's a solid knife, and it is cutting right through, as you can see. Let's do it again. Let me try a little bit different part of the blade. A little bit in the rear. Great. It did it. Let's do another one. The wood on top of the stump is rotting away, so it's starting to fold in. So I'm going to try a different area of the stump, but still, it went through, no problem. We're going to do an edge retention test in another minute or two. Let's do the middle part of the blade down. Hopefully this wood isn't going to cave in. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, looking good. Front part of the blade. Let's do the rear part. Oh yeah. All right, let's move on. Great, I want to use this piece to make some long type feather sticks, okay? And kind of want to test out the control of this. I want to see how this works out. Now I did move around the stump a little bit, so I'm hitting a little bit harder part of the stump. All right, so I'm just going to first make some halves out of this piece of wood, and as you can see, it already started splitting beautifully. Now, for those of you that are new tuning into my channel, I do carry an axe and a saw with me, but this is a knife testing channel. Okay, so just remember that before you put down a stupid comment. Okay, great. See, nice and easy. I'm not even bashing this. This wood is just splitting on its own. You know, the knife is just giving it a little nudge. Oops, sorry about that, troops. Just always want to be careful since I cut my finger. All right, that's looking good. As you can see, there's a nice split over here. Let me just finish this off. Nice and easy. Whatever grain is stuck in here, All right, so let's make quarters now. This should give us a really nice long stick for feathering. The control is decent. I know where I'm putting my knife. I know what I want to do. And, you know, whatever I'm asking the knife to do, it's working out well. Great. Okay. So this is going to be, you know, a great feather stick. In fact, I can even process this down a little bit more. So why don't I do that? See what I could do here. Make sure that you guys are on camera. Great. All right, fantastic. I got 2 fine sticks here for feathering, and the control was decent with such a decent thick blade. Look at that. Look at the bashing of the baton. Let's make some feathers. All right, Legionnaires, let's see what I can do. Let's check out my skill. I always envy those who, you know, make those long feather sticks, okay? I'm also not going to use gloves with this. I want to see how it is without the gloves. So, oh yeah. That's looking good. At the same time, I'll make some individual curls. But that's making some nice curls right here on the stick itself. Real thin, real nice and thin curls, you know. I guess this knife could be used for bushcrafting, you know. It's a little bit heavier. You know, I do understand that, you know, bushcrafting knives are a lot smaller. But again, if you're a hunter maybe, and you're taking this out into the woods, you need something a little bit more substantial, but you need to make, you know, firewood and do some tasks and stuff like that, like this. At least you know now that this blade, you know, can do it. And she's definitely making some really thin pieces of wood here. So this is nice. Yeah, I think we're looking good. I think the sharpness of this knife is looking good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. And you know, I hope you guys you know, feel the same way. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Legionnaires, all right, this was the Lengren Cruiser. Don't forget it, man. This knife is pretty badass. It's a nice heavy-duty mid-sized blade that took this wood to task. And you know, as you could see, beautiful feather sticks at the very end. It held its retention for the edge. So the DC53 steel is excellent. The heat treat is excellent. I made quarters to make feather sticks. There's the half of the log right there. I'm replenishing my fire pit area, so I made 4 quarters over here. And as you could see, all right, that was a nice nasty knot this knife went through. Chopped up these chunks to test out the edge. Individual curls. Look, this knife did it all. And I guarantee you that this knife will cut and process meats and vegetables. You know, you could take this for a camp environment. It's a little heavy for hiking, but you know, if you're burly and you're stronger, you could definitely take it with you. You know, not a problem if you need something heavy duty. Again, if you're a hunter in Saskatchewan or Alberta or one of those areas where you're remote, you know, something heavy duty like this, you know, you may want. So it's a fine knife. I enjoy testing it. I want to thank Lengren for the collaboration, and I hope to do more in the future with these guys. Really excited, really loving their knives, well made. And you guys check into them. I'm going to leave a link at Amazon where you guys and gals can go check out this knife. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits, as always, appreciate you guys and gals. I want to bring awareness, everybody, hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day, no more. There are veterans in active military that wants to get out of the service. They do face challenges, and unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video will be slides that you could pause on. Websites and phone numbers will be in the description section and in the comments section. Okay, please seek the help that you guys have earned and deserved. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. Badass blade, no doubt about it. At the ready, troops. Hold the line. Take care.
Legionnaires!